Welcome back, guys, to another Diedrich the Odd One episode, or vlog 2, whatever. I'm about to drive and get my buddy from his house. It is a little dark and there's fireworks and shit going off, and my window's down because I vape, so you may or may not be able to see me. I'm gonna make this video pretty short. So I was talking to my aunt today, and oh man, how about anyway. I saw my aunt today, and a funny story, since I want to lean towards more the aspect of recording, of comedy. My aunt was talking to me today, and I was getting ready to leave, and she's like, yeah, your sister's odd, and I mean, she's like, your sister is an odd one, and I'm not trying to talk, I'm not talking bad about my sister at all. I love my sister to death, but the funny story was, I was like, I made her mad the last time that I went to my dad's and hung out with her before we went to Kentucky. I made her mad because I said a story about, I was telling a story about, my mom hit her with a shoe one time. My mom got mad or something, and so my mom hit her with a shoe to, she didn't hit her, but she threw it and it hit her. And I told her, I told my aunt, I was like, there's like that time that Whitney got mad at me for, the other day at Dad's because I was talking to Dad, and I was like, yeah, that's like that time, I was like, Mom hit you with a shoe, she whipped you and then she hit you with a shoe and it made you mad, or, made you upset. And she's like, thanks, Derek, for telling that story about me. I don't like my past. And yeah, I thought it was funny. But my aunt laughed. She thought it was funny. But she's definitely weird. She's got a new boyfriend now, and he looks like Buffalo Bill. Motherfucker looks like it puts the lotion on its skin, or else you get the hose again. But yeah, funny story. Anyway, I just thought that story was pretty funny. But I went and worked today, and I did some weed eating and shit, and my grandma, she's like, she's old. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna tell this story. I'll tell a different story. So I work with where I used to work at for it's called Spectrum Brands in Blacksburg, and funny story, I can impersonate everybody. I have an impersonation of everybody. Okay, so there was this one lady named Margaret, and she was a sweet old lady. I loved her, I love her, but she was a sweet old lady, and she was really nice, and I liked her a lot, I really did. But she got on my fucking nerves so much, because, no kidding, we would move boxes or something, and like move a big pallet of bottles that were stacked, almost stacked halfway to the ceiling. They were really large, and we pulled them down. And she's like, hey, you're gonna have to move out of the way because I don't want you to get hurt. And I'm like, Margaret, it's okay, I got it, I'll do it. And she's like, hey, you gotta move back, okay? Because I don't want you to get hurt. And I'm like, it's fine, I'm a grown man, I'm 22, I won't get hurt, I'm watching what I'm doing, I'm being safe about it, it's good, just move out of the way. No, just go ahead and move, I don't want to hurt you. And I swear to God, that's exactly how she talks. That's exactly how she talks. That's exactly how she talks. And I always used to impersonate her and be like, hey, she was really old. She wasn't really that old. She was probably in her 50s maybe, or 60s, I don't know, 50s, I'd say 50s, but she aged very bad for her age, considering a lot of people who are 50 or 60 years old are in decent shape. I mean, granted, give her credit, she's working. She's working, and that's good, you're working in the factory, so that's hard-ass work. Factory's hard-ass work, it is. So I give it to her, she was probably in pretty good shape, but for her age, she seemed a lot older than 60, So, anyway, we'd be packing with her, and she'd be like, she'd always ask questions, and thank God they didn't put me with her on the same line, because I would snap the fuck, I would freak out. I'm like, Margaret, shut up, sit down somewhere, go away, because you're bugging the hell out of me, lady. Like, sweet old lady, but I don't want to be mean, and I didn't say that. I never once said anything mean to her. She just got on my nerves a lot because she would ask dumb questions that deserved a retarded answer, because she would ask questions like, hey, do you want me to cut this? And I'm like, no, it's fine, I got it. She's like, oh, okay. And then she had OCD apparently. I don't know. We didn't know for a fact that she had OCD, but I swear she had it, because she would be like, hey, I'm gonna go and pallet this, okay? I'm gonna go back there and pallet it, okay? And I'd be like, no, Margaret, it's fine, leave it alone, it's fine. And this one time, she would not listen to the supervisor. The supervisor came up and was like, hey, no, the supervisor's name was Sue. And Sue was like, Margaret, come over here. And she's like, oh, okay, 1 second, though. I'm gonna finish putting this stuff on the pallet. And she was like, Sue, and she was like, Margaret, no, it's fine. And Sue, and Margaret was just like, no. Margaret was just like, no, I'm gonna do this. And then Sue would be like, and mind you, Sue's the supervisor, so she's the boss. And she'd be like, Margaret, get over here and pack. This is what you're supposed to be. So you'd have the line operators just in charge of the line, running it, whatever. And then you'd have the machine, the machine operators or the line runners or whatever. They set up tech. Set up tech is what it sounds like. They set up the stuff for the equipment and get the line up and make sure it's good and make sure it keeps running, because they're technicians. And then you have the people packing, which are us, the line workers, the factory workers, who either have a station where they're packing the stuff, or you have somebody putting the stuff that's already in a box on a pallet, and you just put it up there and you just whatever. And I like the people that work there, but my God, it just sucked. The factory work sucks. Work sucks. Being a job you're at sucks. Now this is the part where I'm going to get into the motivational speaker, because I'm still going to be funny, but I like to be inspiring and motivational. So the thing that bugs me the most is people that, and I've said this on my podcast, people are, I don't want to be offensive, but I'm going to be offensive. But people bug me because they work for a living until they die. Now, what's the point in working for nothing? Yeah, you're working to save money to go on vacation once a year. That's a waste of a life, is really what it is. And that's stupid. I think that's stupid. I get it. You can't afford, I get it. I do. I get it. You can't afford, where the hell? I'm going to turn my light on here. So, I get it. You can't afford, you can't afford to go on vacation more than once a year, twice a year, whatever. I get it, and that's fine. And that's understandable. It's, I get it. But really do what you love, do what you want to do with the rest. I heard of somebody talking about it, and they were like, find what you would do for free and do that for the rest of your life. Because if you would do it for free, then that's what you should do. That's what will make you happy, and that's what will make your life fulfilled. And I wanted to be an actor. Now I want to be a comedian. But I also like doing motivation and stuff like that, because I really want to get people off their asses. Now, I've been going to the gym for 3 months now, and I've got a difference in my body. I'm a lot bigger than I was. Broader shoulders, nice chest, bigger arms, And, I don't know. It just, people, it's, do what you love. Do what you love. If it costs money, if it doesn't, you don't have the funds together, do what I'm doing. I'm doing YouTube for comedy and for motivation, and I have no money. I'm recording on my fucking phone right now. My iPhone 6S, which is actually good for recording. It's actually really good. It picks up audio great. But that's not, not everybody has an iPhone 6S Plus or whatever. But the point is that you need to do what you would love. Stop wasting your life, stop wasting your time, because eventually you're going to regret it. You will regret it. And that's why I got a buddy now that doesn't like doing anything. We always try to get him to go kayaking with us or whatever, and he just, he has other stuff to do, and that's fine. If you like. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that everyone's lazy and is going to regret their life. Now, if you're a workhorse, a regular old workhorse, old-fashioned, and you believe in working, and that's what you do, and it makes you happy, that's fine. But really, honestly, how can 99% of the population agree that they love doing what they do? Yeah, acting's hard to break in. Yeah, comedy's hard to break into. But if that's what you really love to do and that's what you really want to do, no matter what happens or no matter what kind of bridges you have to, what kind of obstacles you have to overcome, then so be it. You're gonna overcome those obstacles. You will overcome those obstacles, and you'll get there. You will get there one day. It will happen. Okay. So I'm gonna cut the light off now. Just told a couple stories. This is just vlog 1. It's a short vlog. I don't care. I'm just started YouTube, so I'm just new. So I gotta go. I will see you guys later. Subscribe. Leave a like if you liked it. If you don't, you don't. I don't care. It's up. You know, if you subscribe. You know, but also give us a follow on Facebook. We have a page called Words for the Mind podcast there, and we update it regularly, and we also have upload regular podcasts. Our podcasts are much funnier. We talk about UFC and stuff, but I'm gonna let you guys go. So this is Dietrich the Odd One signing off.